Scorpio, welcome to the Good, the Bad, and the Tarot. You guys are my last sign that I'm reading for today and this week, so thank you for being patient. I was going in order of likes, so hopefully next month you guys will have given this video lots of likes and I'll be able to read for you first. So I want to thank you for tuning in, and let's go ahead and get started. The cards have already been consecrated and sorted. I'm going to continue shuffling on camera here a little bit. This is a general love reading or love forecast for my Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moons, and Scorpio Risings, and those on the cusp of Scorpio. This is a general reading and so will not resonate with everyone. For the most accurate reading with the most accurate outcome, I do recommend coming and getting a private reading with me. You can do that by going to my YouTube homepage, which you're probably on if you're watching this. Go up to the banner. On the right of the banner, there's a button that says Book Now. Click that button, and it'll take you to my scheduling app. You can also just click open the video description below this video, and there will be more information there. So without further ado, Spirit, what are the messages and energies that you have for Scorpio for the month of May 2016? This is for my Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moons, and Scorpio Risings. Ah, the King of Cups. This is definitely your energy, Scorpio. Fantastic. I think you guys are going to be celebrating this month, or feeling good, looking good, feeling good. Emotionally generous, emotionally available. Spirit, what are the messages and energies that you have for my Scorpios with regards to their love lives for the month of May 2016? What are the messages and energies that you have for my Scorpios for the month of May 2016? I am going to be doing a rune casting today, as with all my love forecasts. So send your intentions to the runes. Send your positive energies to the runes for your love lives. What are the messages for my Scorpios with regards to their love lives this month? Alright, we have 3 runes face up and 2 face down. The runes that are face down, those are the unknowns. I don't read those. Those are messages we're not meant to know yet. We'll read the 3 runes that landed face up. And stay tuned for the end of the reading because I will be pulling an oracle card for you at the end. Let's take a look at your cards. You have the Magician reversed, crossed by the Hanged Man. What comes below you is the Ace of Pentacles. What comes above you is the Ten of Pentacles. Lots of that earth energy stabilizing you. In the recent past, you have the High Priestess. In the near future, you have the Hermit in reverse. How you see yourself, you have the Four of Wands reversed. In your environment, you have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Your hopes and fears, you have the Empress reversed. Your outcome is the Two of Wands. And I'm just going to pull one more card for clarification on that last card there. Spirit, can you give me clarification for the Two of Wands in reverse for Scorpio's outcome card? One more card to clarify this Two of Wands energy, Spirit. Okay. Eight of Pentacles reversed. So something to do with work or career here, or material stuff. All right, we'll get to that in a second. Let's look at your center card first. You have the Magician in reverse. So with regards to your love lives, your relationships, love, this is a love reading. I'd say for the month of May, Scorpio, the feeling that I'm getting is make sure that your intentions line up with your actions, or your actions, I'm sorry, line up with your intentions. I feel like you have a lot of power in May, and it's going to be important that you use your power for good. Use your powers for good. Because the Magician reverse does speak to, well, first there's blocked energy here. But the Magician, you know, he has all of the tools he needs to make things happen. And he's very empowered. He's all about power. He can literally create things out of thin air. You know, I think of him as sort of the suave seducer of the major arcana, the tarot cards. He kind of like knows exactly what to say, when to say it, how to say it, and he'll kind of sweep you off your feet if you aren't careful. So he's a real charmer. And now I'm getting that song by Morrissey, This Charming Man, actually. So I've got that song in my head and Morrissey in my head. But in your present situation for me, I really feel like don't manipulate people. Don't feel the need to manipulate people to get what you want. You can do, you have this power, just use it for good. Use it for good. That's my only caution, is that you would use your powers for the wrong reason, or to get for selfish reasons, is what I'm saying. However, you have Jira success, so success is yours. I think if you can use your energies, if you can harness all of your resources and tools for the right thing, and aren't smarmy about it, aren't kind of have ulterior motives. You know, be very clear with people, I think, about what your motives are, what your intentions are up front, so that they can trust you, so that they know what they are getting from you. Your challenge is the Hanged Man in reverse. So I feel like you're really in your, you're gonna be forced to see things from a new perspective, and it's because maybe things aren't going as fast as you would like, or that energy of being able to manifest things that you normally have is blocked. There could be planets sort of in this trine that are, there's a square, a grand Earth square happening in May, and I'm not an astrologer, but there could be some energy coming forward for you that is putting things on hold for you, and you're going to be forced to kind of change the way you look at things. You're going to be forced to kind of maybe make a sacrifice in your love life or in some area of your relationships. It's going to force you to see things differently. And the Hanged Man is not a swift energy. It's one about stagnation and kind of being put on hold. So your challenge is to kind of use this time in May to make plans, to make considerations, to really change the way that you see things in your relationships, in your love life, and put your powers to good use. Have good intentions, and certainly I would hope that you want the best for people that you enjoy being around, that you love to be around, and want the best for them and want the best for yourself. And you'll be successful if you do that. In the root position here, this is what puts you here, the Magician reverse. This is the foundation of your situation. The heart of the matter is this Ace of Pentacles. So this is a new opportunity. This might be a new job or a new promotion or avenue that you see with your partner. If you're single, this could be a new pathway that opens up for you. Certainly a new beginning and in the material world. So I definitely think that for some of you Scorpios, this is a gift that you kind of have to seize. It's like a carpe diem type thing. So there is a new potential for you. This could be a new love interest or a new beginning. A new beginning for you and the person you're interested in. But I think it's going to be important, like I said, for you to be very upfront about what it is that your intentions are, and not to try and seduce people or get them to do your bidding for you. I'm going to move to the recent past because I haven't talked about the High Priestess yet. You have the High Priestess in your recent past. So I feel like you're highly intuitive. You are listening to your intuition. You may have been guarding some secrets or just had an inner knowing. She's a very mysterious, sensual creature, this High Priestess. She has esoteric information. This may have been someone that you went to consult, like a tarot reader or a woman or man that can give spiritual advice. But one thing's for sure is that the High Priestess has deep inner knowing. She has knowledge of other worlds. She has knowledge and esoteric wisdom that can aid us on our spiritual journeys. And if this energy was your energy, it's coming up with Mono's female. I very much feel like this is female intuition. This is you using your female intuition. And so maybe what I'm looking at in the present situation is you're dealing with someone, you could be dealing with someone who does not have your best intentions at heart, who is taking you for a ride. And your challenge is just to say, hold on. Let's take a moment and just observe the situation. Let's take a moment and chill out. What is really going on here? Because I feel like this person wants to be successful with you. There is a new opportunity here, and this is sort of what's driving this this energy. But you are using your female intuition. You are using your male intuition, maybe about a female, or if you're a female, you're using your female intuition about a male, which is good to see that. What comes above you, this is what you may be thinking or feeling in May. And I noticed for some other readers that this has come up in a lot of other signs as well. It's come up in my readings. This Ten of Pentacles, what does that talk about? So this talks about long-term security, legacy, family, things that are passed down, traditions. This is, you know, no one's going anywhere. This is like you've got a settlement here. You've got a castle, and you've got to protect that investment. These are investments and things that have long-term value, long-term relationships. So this is your legacy. This is what you're thinking and feeling. This long-term success, this think of it as, you know, this pathway is the beginning and this is the end. So you are thinking about where you want to be 10 years from now. Where do you want to be 20 years from now? Where do you want to be in the next 5 years? Financial. It's in financial investments. It's long-term. You're thinking long-term is what I'm saying. And so it's going to be very important that you take the month of May to make those considerations. You're going to have time to really change a lot about your previous thinking. You have a lot of time to evaluate. And going into the middle of May, you have the Hermit in reverse, coming up with, is that Fehu? Yeah, it's coming up with Fehu wealth. So a lot of money on your mind this month, Scorpio. I think finances are on your mind. You know, this is a love reading, so I have to bring it back to to love at the end of the day, to relationships. And a lot of our relationships can be based around our financial happiness, our financial success. Relationships, if they're successful, can positively impact our financial lives. You know, Susie Orman she says, people first, then things, then money. Right? So people first, then things, then money. You always want to put people first, because when you do that, things and money will follow. And the most successful people surround themselves with other successful people, with people that support them, and know exactly how to invest their money and know exactly when to call the shots. They're very positive influences for the most successful people that I know. And so with this Hermit in the near future, what I'm seeing here is there's some antisocial behavior here. There's a little bit of maybe closing yourself off to, or turning your back a little bit on someone in your life. I feel like you're holding on to this light. I'm kind of, it's almost, I'm getting the Four of Pentacles type of feeling where you're clinging on to something. You know, upright, this card to me talks about, you know, going on a long spiritual journey. I really get the sense that time is sort of paused for you in May, and you have this great opportunity during this grand trine event, this earth trine, to really focus on your material happiness, your long-term relationships, and where you want to be in the future. And so it's going to be important for you to focus as much on your spiritual happiness as it is your monetary happiness. And not to withdraw too much from society, too much from the world. Make sure you're getting back out there, and if you are looking for love, put yourself in situations where you're going to meet people who enjoy doing the same things that you like to do, the activities that you enjoy, right? How you see yourself, you have the Four of Wands reversed. So there's some, I feel like there are some issues around the home for you, or some stability or foundations. You may see yourself as having left a stable relationship for more freedom, or someone may have left your home in pursuit of more freedom. This may just be someone who is feeling ungrateful for what they have. They're feeling ungrateful for their home environment, or things may be a little bit disorganized, or I'm getting some disruptions around your home life in May, which could be affecting your relationships. But don't withdraw for too long. Get back out there, because in your environment you have this this Knight of Wands character who could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. I'm getting someone that has a fire sign in their rising sign for some reason. This is how your partner will be viewing you or dealing with you as well. If you are partnered, or if you're single, this is the person you're thinking about, how they're going to be viewing you or dealing with you in May. So they kind of see you on your head a little bit in terms of making progress, in terms of being fired up about something. You're definitely holding back. You're holding back. I see you withdrawing. If you're holding a grudge, or if you're using your affections to kind of, what I'm seeing is you might be holding back your passion, holding back your affection in order to kind of manipulate a situation to your liking. Don't do that. I know it's tempting to kind of use your powers in that way, but again, I caution you, be as honest as you can with your emotions. If there's something that you want, go for it. Don't hold back, because you have a lot to go for. You have a lot out there to explore. You certainly have a lot of things that are waiting for you on the other side. Your hopes and fears are the Empress reversed. So I think your fear is that you wouldn't be open to love, that you would just feel blocked or uncaring. Maybe this is how you're afraid the other person would receive you, that they won't be open to love, that they would just feel burned out. Because to me, this is a block to abundance. This is blocking your own heart. This is blocking your own connection to source. So this is showing up in your fears, your hopes and fears. So which is a little bit peculiar. I mean, this whole reading has been a little bit peculiar to me because I'm not getting any Cups cards here, so I don't even really see emotions playing a big role for you. I've got 4 major arcana already in this little cross here. You've got 2 major arcana crossing each other. Very, very powerful energies affecting you. Remember, these are energies out of your control. It's almost like things are somewhat out of your control, I'd say, in May. It's your choice how you want to use these energies. They're at your disposal. You have some really spiritual energies sandwiching you, the High Priestess and the Hermit, and then you've got card number 1 of the Major Arcana, the Magician, and card number 12, the Hanged Man. So you're going to be rearing to go, but I feel like there's something holding you back a little bit in May, Scorpio. Certainly I see a new opportunity here, and you're thinking about long-term security. You're thinking about long-term relationships. And certainly your foundations are coming into play. Let's look at your outcome for May. You have the 2 of Wands reversed with the 8 of Pentacles reversed, clarifying this card. So what does that mean? It means that I'm sensing a little bit of hopelessness coming from you, or like you don't feel like you have any options. Make sure you're doing all the research that you can. Get out there. You know, if you're not on a dating site, get out on the dating sites. Put yourself out there. You know, one thing men do really well is they cast a very wide net, a very big net, and that allows them to pull in a lot of options. If you're feeling like you don't have any options, you might want to like I'm also getting work here. I'm getting a lot of work messages. You may be out of work, so dating may be very difficult for you and very expensive. For those of you who are coupled, you may be encountering some issues around, you know, really putting the work into a relationship. If I were to write these cards, to me it says that you have this growth potential. You see this avenue. You have these options. You see potential here, and the world is your oyster. And I see you working very hard on your goals, very committed. And I'm getting a little bit of hopelessness here, a little bit of giving up on something. Maybe not really feeling like putting in the effort anymore. And I don't know, I'm wondering why that is. You know, There's a little bit of reclusiveness going on here. And I think I see some issues around the home environment is what I'm getting, a disruption around the home environment. So I don't know, Scorpio. Let's take a look at your oracle card. Hopefully we can get some more information from the Oracle of Mermaids for my Scorpios. Please show us a message for Scorpio that will help guide them and provide clarity on their journey this May, on their romantic journeys going forward. Message for my Scorpios for the month of May. Okay. Oh, you got Atlantis. Beautiful. You know, Leo also got this card this month. So maybe you have some connection with a Leo in your life. You and Leo will be on a similar wavelength. Either that, or if you know any Leos, now is a good time to kind of make a connection with them. Okay, that is card 19, which numerology boils down to a 2. Oh no, sorry, 9 plus 1 is 10, which boils down to a 1. Wow, you have the 1 here as well, the Magician. So manifestation energy. It says rapid development, excellence, success. Okay. I feel like you guys are really focused on your career or on money this month. It's coming through for me. I don't know if love is really such a big focus for you. Maybe for some of you. It's not coming through in this reading. Something to pay attention to, I guess. It says a feeling of connection to crystals, to sea creatures, to being able to heal and work with people telepathically. An urgent desire to do something more meaningful with your life. A bigger life calling, maybe. Past life memories as an Atlantean or even a dolphin. Dugong or other sea creatures surfacing. Maybe some past life memories coming back to you. Learning to swim, dive, mermaid, scuba dive, and a desire to be beneath the waves. Diving under into the spiritual realm, the subconscious, getting into a deeper area of your life. Connection to ancient sacred sites, feelings of bliss, connection and higher powers and abilities returning to you. A sense of being at one with angels, animals, wizards, and all. A wonderful variety of beings in your life who have so much in common with you. Greater powers of communication, less fear, and feeling you have great abilities and fearlessly exploring them. Perhaps for the first time, this lifetime. Not being so concerned with making a mistake. Well, that's wonderful. A sharpening of abilities, an appreciation of science, the desire to experiment and develop abilities, the astonishment of seeing how quickly you can advance. Flow, high vibrations, sophistication, logic, and brilliance are heightened. Oh, this is very positive, Scorpio. Definitely, it says it can be a time of greatness in your life, but you will need courage. And the desire for power over must be shifted to the power to. I definitely see that with the Magician in reverse. The more you know you are connected to the divine, that you are the divine itself, the more you will believe in ways that are divine. The more you will behave in ways that are divine. When you lose that connection and that belief, when you view yourselves as merely impermanent, meaningless players on a stage, temporary witnesses, then the golden time can vanish. Keep the vision alive. It is time to strike that balance between selflessness and the actualized self who is operating out of love, not hubris. Well, this definitely resonates for me. I don't know about you. Some really powerful guidance from the Oracle of Mermaids this month, Scorpio. And definitely it's about shifting your power. You may even be encountering a life-changing moment where you may even see yourself shifting into a new paradigm, a new way of being in the world, a new career, a new because I sort of see you incubating something over here. And you're really going to see, I think, a shift in some major energies around you. And it's going to kind of force you to change the power dynamic that you have with people in relationships. Less about having power over people and more about your power to help others evolve. Your power to belong to a wider community. Ways in which you can use your powers for good. So I'll be interested to hear what you guys think about this reading. If you like this reading, give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. I read all my comments. And I want to send you off with much love and light, many blessings for a wonderful, 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 wonderful month of May. Take care.